checked. Representative was out here. This is a normal operation for the refrigeration system for the ice. So we're going to keep continuing to get us like a steam condition from the roof at this time. That's just normal operation. There's no hazard here. Fire department's going to be available. Command's going to be terminated.
Receive all units up and available. Command terminated 20 to 11.
We're just waiting for a few more people to jump on here. We see the crazy HBK. Welcome. We're going to wait for a few more people to jump on. I'm just plugging in my iPhone to make sure I get enough charge that the iPhone does not die. You guys are probably wondering, what the heck is this? What are we doing here on a Saturday night? This
Attention Engine 5, Engine 1, Ladder 3, Battalion 2. Respond number 126 Governor Street. That's 126 Governor, close of Auburn and Summer Street for the activated fire alarm. That's attention Engine 5, Engine 1, Ladder
I'm going to
3,
see if I can
Battalion
clean
2.
this camera a little bit.
Governor, that's 126 Governor Street.
Ah, that's much better.
Auburn and Summer for the activated fire alarm coming in as Zone 14, third floor. Dispatch time is 22:12, operator 38.
So we're just here monitoring the first responder, the scanner. This is the Home Patrol 2 police scanner. And it's a hobby that I've had for a very long time. Let me just bring this over a little bit more. Maybe turn this, bring this back up. There we go. We're just experimenting with...
Battalion 2, you're responding 126
There we
Governor
go.
Street, close of Auburn and Summer.
We're going to hang out, listen to the scanner, hear what's going on in P-Town, I think Garfield, Enwood Park. Let's see what else. We've got some Morris County cities that we're monitoring as well. So we're just going to hang out here probably for about half an hour to 45 minutes listening to the scanner. If you folks want to stay on and listen to what's going on, you may do that. This is part of a hobby that I've had for many, many years. If I'm home, I usually have the scanner on. I like knowing what's going on around me. So it is 10:14 Eastern time, and as you can see, it's very quiet out there right now. Usually it gets a little bit louder. It might get a little bit more crazy later, but as you can see, or you can hear, it's very quiet. Many folks have this misconception that with the sun, when the sun goes down, Paterson, New Jersey becomes a war zone when the sun goes down. And having listened to the scanner for many years, I can tell you that while it's not the land of milk and honey, it's definitely not a war zone. So this is the very first Scanner Saturday that we're doing. I'm planning on making this a series for Saturday evenings if I'm not out and about gallivanting the streets. But we're going to do this probably every Saturday night for people to tune in. This is an impromptu live stream, so I don't expect many people to to be here tonight. I mean, people are making preparations. This is Mother's Day weekend, so the inaugural live stream will probably not have many people in it. Maybe some close family and friends.
Audible alarm sounding. Nothing shown. We're going to investigate. Establishing command.
Receiving in 5, you're on location, 3-story type 5, alarm is sounding. Going in to investigate, establishing command at 2216.
I'm going to put the volume up a little bit. There it is. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That's the sweet spot. We're just going to let the scanner roll, do its thing. As you can see, Morris County, Bergen County, and Passaic County are the 3 main counties that we're monitoring and the cities thereof. This is basically going to be a live stream where people can just come in and just listen, see what's going on in this area. We have ambulance, fire, and police that we're monitoring. I wanted to do a multi-platform live stream, but you have to subscribe to Prism Live, which is the software, the app that it's used for these live streams. And as you can tell, 10:18 p.m. I guess it will probably start getting crazy later.
Van Houten, and you have crossed Street for a washdown. PD on scene requesting. That's attention engine 4. You're responding 221 Van Houten Street by Street for the washdown. PD on scene requesting. 2218, number 38.
I'm going to see if I can zoom in on the screen a little more. Of course, being the inaugural live stream,
Back available. We'll take that.
you never know what you're going to get. I'm going to wipe the lens down again. There's no smudges or my fingerprints on the lens. So normally what we do on a Saturday night, once we're done with all the errands that have to be done on this day, and I'm home hanging out, I'll come into the studio and listen to the scanner as we do evening stuff. And we're just watching either television. I'll have the scanner on as we're binge watching our TV shows. But this is a hobby that I've had for many years. And just wanted to share this with my subscribers, the ATF squad, All Things Fred. This gives you a kind of bird's eye view of what's going on. Let me know if you can hear the audio from the scanner.
Engine 4 is responding.
Stevens and 4, you're responding for the washdown. PD on scene requesting. It's
when you guys hear a washdown, I believe that's part of an accident or a collision where there's car fluids on the ground and fire department comes in to wash down the street. I could be wrong though, but that's what I think it is. I'm thinking of maybe 30 minutes of listening to the scanner, and at that point I will probably, I think I will probably make a decision on whether we're going another 30 minutes or not. There was no notice that I was going to go live, so chances are we're not going to get a lot of folks jumping on. I said this before, it's Mother's Day weekend. People are making preparations. I think once I get a steady schedule on Saturday nights, maybe Friday nights, I'm not sure yet. We do so many errands on Friday nights that I don't know if it's possible to go live on a Friday night, but it's a possibility that I may go live every Friday evening, maybe at 10 or 11. Who knows? We'll see. This is all up in the air right now, something I've been wanting to do for a while. All right, I'm going to stop yapping and let the scanner do its thing.
2222.
EMS 2, come in. EMS 2. 2, what's the status?
We're back with Jones.
EMS 2 received 2222.
We're 13 minutes in, as you can tell. Patterson is still standing. It's not a war zone yet. In fact, it's very quiet on the scanner. There's Montville Police Dispatch.
Early 98, fire department's clearing also. No cause was discovered.
I could actually put New York on the list as well and listen to New York and Newark. So that's always a possibility. But when I have New York, that's all you're going to hear on the scanner. You're just going to hear New York. And that might be an idea for future live streams, just listening to New York precincts and fire departments. The beauty of this kind of live stream is you don't have to be glued to the phone to watch it. It's basically audio. So you can just have the phone down and go about your evening while you're listening to the first responders out there doing their thing. All right, we're about 15 minutes into the live stream. Patterson is still surviving. It hasn't been turned into a war zone yet. And I say yet, I'm just being facetious.
No problem. I'm good.
With this particular scanner, when there's activity, you have the ability to pause it or to stop at a certain department, and then also to stop it at a certain channel. So when there's activity on a certain channel, you can lock it in place so that you can monitor that particular channel. The other thing you could do too with this scanner is, let's say we're going to stop it here at a random. Let's see if I can do that. Right. So right now I stopped it at Bergen. So Bergen County scanners that Bergen County agencies that I have programmed in this scanner will then be the only ones that will scan. But as you can see, it's quiet in Bergen County. And if I wanted to, I can just kind of hit that and then go to previous. You can see Passaic County, and then you can just allow Passaic County to scan. And then if you want, you can actually go and stop at a department, and then you have the different municipalities here. So I think I only have Patterson here for Passaic County. Let me turn these off so that everything can scan. Oh, got blurriness there. Ooh, blurry. It's not you, it's me. Let me see, maybe if I kind of do that. Yeah, there you go. I think that fixed it. This was actually very spur of the moment. "18 minutes in, and Patterson is not a war zone." You know, I always get vitriol when I tell people that I was born and raised in Patterson. They say, "Oh, wow, I'm surprised you survived the war zone." Having been a scanner enthusiast for so long, a lot of times I'll be doing something and I'll hear sirens nearby or somewhere in the distance. I'll turn the scanner on. I tell people I'm community minded, but the reality is I'm just nosy. I like to know what's going on. I figure in about another 5 minutes, we'll turn it up a notch. We'll add Newark and New York to our, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. I know when bands have a concert, they call it, oh, they're set? Is that the word? A set? We're going to add it to our set. And as you can see, Patterson is not crazy. I mean, it's early yet, true. Maybe the craziness doesn't start until after midnight, right? Who knows? But I got to tell you, there are times that on Friday nights or Saturday nights when we get in from doing all the errands, I'll be listening for a long time. And you get the occasional fire alarm, blocked driveway, domestic violence calls, you know, things that are in every big city. Every once in a while, yes, you will have a shooting call, which you will have in any big city. If I put a New York frequency on, believe me when I tell you, you will probably only hear New York. And they're so busy. Well, we're 20 minutes in. I think it's a good idea now to ratchet up a notch. We're listening to Bergen County, Passaic County, and Morris County. We're just hanging out listening to the scanner. This is a hobby that I've had for many years. I always have a scanner on in the house.
EMS dispatch on
MS3 back from St. Joe's, St. Joe's way received 2230.
This is a live scanner. This is live audio from these departments that we're monitoring. If you live in the area, let me know. Just leave it in the comments that you are from the area. We're going to be listening to New York soon, and Newark, I think we're going to put in there in a minute. Right now, I just wanted to give people a taste of first responders here in Bergen County, Passaic County, and Morris County. Not a lot of action, obviously. You know, people think that Patterson is a horrible city when the sun goes down, and that's just not the case. It has as much problems as any big city has. It is the third largest city in New Jersey, and as such, you're going to have issues. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be a war zone, and it doesn't mean that you have to be embarrassed to be from Patterson. As you can see, it's so quiet on the scanner. And in a way, maybe I'm doing this to make sure people realize that it's not as bad as people think it is on a Saturday night. Again, if you're new, welcome to the stream. This is an impromptu live stream. Something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I am a hobby enthusiast, a scanner enthusiast, so I do like listening to the first responders, and I just wanted to share that with my subscribers. Anytime I see someone new come into the live stream, I like to repeat what we're doing tonight. We're basically just listening to our first responders. This is live audio happening at this moment. We're monitoring Morris County, Passaic County, and Bergen County. All three responding agencies. It's going to be fire department, police department, and ambulance EMS. It's going to be a chill live stream.
EMS 5. Yes. 5. It's going to be 23 East 13th Street, 23 East 13th Street, 4th and 5th Avenue Cross. Come in the second floor. Second floor is going to be for a 22-year-old male having difficulty breathing. Phone number is 014-421. Time is 22:33. ALS will be notified.
Scanner listening is very legal. It is available to the public. These broadcasts are done over public airways, accessible to anyone who purchases a scanner. There's no license needed. These radios do not transmit, which is why you can do it. Now, full disclosure, a lot of agencies are going encrypted. So this scanner hobby is little by little going to be dying down because most agencies now are going to be encrypted. Now, the good news with that is while some police departments will go encrypted, like Passaic, I think, is encrypted, Wayne Police is encrypted, even if those police departments are encrypted, you still will be able to monitor the fire channels, the SPEN channels. And the SPEN channels is basically a multi-agency channel where if there's a pursuit that starts in Patterson and is going over to Elmwood Park, all these agencies have a SPEN channel, so Patterson can broadcast on SPEN, and all the surrounding agencies will hear that. Those particular channels, from what I heard, are not going to be encrypted. So if you're a scanner hobbyist, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you remember the old Crystal channels and the Radio Shack programmable scanners. My kids will tell you I used to have those in the house all the time. So I've been at it for a very, very long time. But I do see a few more folks jumping in. If you just jumped into the live stream, we're doing something new. This is impromptu. This is a hobby that I have. I listen to the police scanner on the weekends when I'm in the house. After a long day of running errands on a weekend and I'm home, I'll usually put the scanner on while we're watching TV or doing whatever we're doing. We like to hear what's going on around town. So this is it right here. Nothing too exciting. As you can see, we've been at this now for almost 30 minutes, and Patterson, as you can tell, is very quiet. I would go so far as to say that it is actually boring in Patterson at 10:30. What time is it? It's 10:36. And you're listening to a live audio. This is live. It's as it happens. You never know what's going to happen, because when you're broadcasting something live, anything can happen. So I am thinking of adding New York and Newark to this live stream. If you're from a surrounding town, let me know, and if you want me to add your town to the scanner, let me know. Now, just to remember that the scanner can only pick up what this antenna can pick up. Let me show you the antenna. This antenna right here. I mean, it's a good antenna, and you could pick up a few things. What happened? There we go. Now, if I get an antenna like out the window or up on the roof, obviously it's going to hear agencies from farther away. Let me move it over this way. Oh, that blurrage. Let me see, maybe I can just kind of put my hand there in front to kind of kickstart it a little bit. Yeah, there we are. There we go. So yeah, you're listening to live first responder broadcasts from the New York metropolitan area, specifically Morris County, Bergen County, and Passaic County. We're going to add a few more agencies here in a moment. If you have a Home Patrol, 2 scanner from Uniden, let me know. I am monitoring the comments just in case anyone wants to chat.
6, it's going to be on 380 Straight Street. 380 Straight Street. Oaken Theater and across. It's going to be apartment 222. It's going to be for a female. I have a chest pain. Phone number is going to be 014-422. Thomas 2238. ALS will be notified.
6 received. 704, we're going to 13th Street.
704 received. Headed to that E30. 704 you headed to?
704, 13th Street.
704 heading to on 23 East 13 received. Home dispatch.
EMS 1 taking 1 to Joe's Patterson.
EMS 1 received. Transporting 1 to St. Joe's Patterson 2039. And on the 48.
That was Montville. For laughs and giggles, I'm going to stop it on Patterson.
And New Maple. I'll be out with Jersey Reg Michael 48 Victor Alpha Fox. Should come back to Black Tesla. If you can run it for me, let me know.
Oh, I was going to stop it on Montville, but it started scanning too quickly. As you can see, it's very quiet around the Patterson area and the surrounding towns. So we're going to give you a little tutorial if you ever decide to buy a Home Patrol on how you can monitor different lists. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to where it says menu, and you are going to manage favorite lists, and you're going to create a new list. oops, wait a minute. No, you're not going to create a new list. You're going to select database to monitor. And then you're going to select use multiple lists. As you can see, the ones in yellow are the ones that we are already monitoring. And we're going to do Newark. You got the Bronx. Let's do the Bronx. And then we're going to go down. Let's do Manhattan. Oh, was Bergen County not being scanned? I don't think so. Let me see what else we got. We've got Boonton, got Jersey City, and we're going to hit accept. And then the scanner is going to pull those from the main database. It's 84 channels, and we're going to hit listen.
Adam 1.
For Adam 1.
Still on the Sam.
9198, thank you.
That's Transit
10-4,
Police
thank
in Manhattan.
46Y3 David.
4643 David.
Gentlemen, I'm Mayor from Union Square to
If you guys can share the video with YouTube, with other folks that have YouTube, that would be very helpful. There's Hackensack Police. See, I can stop it there as Hackensack scans. And right now it will only scan the city of Hackensack, whether it's fire or police. If there's an agency you're curious about, let me know in the chat. I do have the chat on, so if there's an agency you're interested in listening to, if it's close by, if it's close to Patterson, let me know in the comments and I'll try to see if we can get that for you. As you can see, Hackensack is quiet, so we're going to unlock it so it can continue. There's the fire department in the Bronx. As you can see, the static, because we're far from New York, but it still comes in. There's Saddlebrook.
Respond 128 Ward Street, the YMCA, cross of Clark and Prince Street for the activated fire alarm. That's attention.
Ooh, we got blurriness.
7 Squad 6, Ladder 2, Rescue 2, and Battalion 3. You're responding number 128 Ward Street, the YMCA, cross of Clark and Prince Street for the activated fire alarm. Dispatch time is 22:43. Operator 4838.
Let me see if I zoom out a little bit.
Airport sound location. A story type 3. I do have an alarm sounding. No sign of smoke or fire from the exterior. Going into investigate. Establishing command.
They're at the old YMCA building on Ward Street on a fire alarm.
46 Wire Charlie. From the exterior going in to investigate. Establishing command at 2244.
Battalion 3 received responding. I have the address.
Received, Chief. Subway safety 22.
In regards to the one style, Lisa Market 96, Claudia Light.
10-4.
I would imagine that Saturday nights it would get crazy. It would get nuts out there. I managed to stop it at the Elmwood Park frequency. Let me go back to Patterson. Oh, Newark. Nope, next. Where's Patterson? There we go. Just wanted to show you how crazy Patterson is.
TMS 6, disregard ALS. Yeah, we canceled on 6. Pretty safe.
I don't know why it's so washed out, the brights.
Hey, engine 4 cap, do you need me to go up?
Maybe if I zoom in that close, it'll stay where you can actually see it.
You're reducing the assignment to just engine 4 of the companies. May return reporting smoking in room 6113. 613. Battalion 3, you copy, you're available.
So they're reporting smoke in one of the rooms at the YMCA in Patterson.
2247.
I'm going to leave it on Patterson just to show folks. I know we don't have a lot of people in the live stream, but these live videos will remain on the channel for people to see after the fact. So.
Repeat engine 4 cap, do you need me to go up, or you okay?
Imagine I have this scanner on this live stream to show people how not crazy Patterson is at night. And tonight of all nights, all hell breaks loose. That actually would be hilarious. But most nights, it's like this. It's quiet. Down here you see the frequency. If you have a programmable scanner with a keypad, you can program these channels into your scanner. Hey Eric, welcome to this impromptu live stream. We're listening to the scanner. I did not schedule this, so I don't anticipate there being many people on this live stream. But I am planning on possibly doing a weekly live stream. I don't know if it's going to be Friday night or Saturday night. But I would like to do something, schedule something, even if it's for an hour or two, just listening to our first responders in the area. Right now, I locked in Patterson, New Jersey. A lot of people always tell me, oh man, if you have a police scanner, it's always going to be busy in Patterson, New Jersey, because it is a crazy war zone in that city. And we've been on here now for 40 minutes. And as you can see, it's super quiet. Not a lot of calls. I guess later on at night,
EMS 3, come in. EMS 3.
it will get bad, maybe. Who knows?
EMS 3.
3 is going to be on 435 6th Avenue. 435 6th Ave. East 24, East 25 and across. It's going to be at the a group home there. It's going to be for a male, supposed EDP there. Phone number 014-424, time at 2249. PD will be notified, and I'm just waiting for them outside, wait for PD.
Hey, Eric, yes, you can listen to the Fire and Police on your cell. I have those apps also. The only thing with those apps is that they're very limited. You don't have a choice of what you can listen to because you're subjected to whatever's on the app. What I like about these scanners here is that you program them in your area and you can listen to a lot of calls in your area. Like right now, I'm putting Patterson on right now, just to prove a point to a lot of the haters out there that think that Patterson is this Western off. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's off the. A lot of people think that Patterson is this crazy city that's like the Wild West, a war zone. Yeah, Radio Reference, I believe, is the website that the scanner apps pull from. So you're familiar with the hobby, Eric, if you've had a regular scanner. And I've been doing this for years. I mean, ever since I was a little bitty boy. I'm trying to think. I think Herbert, who was it? Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the president when I started the hobby. So fun fact, when I remember as kids, and for those of you that grew up with me on Van Houten in Patterson will attest to this. We had a neighbor that had a scanner, and he would be on his porch and he would be listening to the scanner as we would be playing either stickball on the street or whatever, tag, you know, kids back in those days, hide and seek, all that stuff. Hey, Jared, how you doing, man? And I remember him saying to us kids, get off the street. You know, there's a police thing going on. The police are going to be headed through this block. And I thought that was cool that he had that ability to hear what the police are doing, because I'm generally nosy anyway. So when I became a teenager and a young adult, as soon as I could afford it, I bought a scanner at Radio Shack.
Alarm has been reset and your is going to be available. Command is terminated.
Oh, wow. You used to be a volunteer fire department, Eric. That's pretty cool.
Receive engine 4. Alarm caused by smoking in apartment 31613. That's 613. Alarms have been reset. Command is now terminated. Therefore, you're available at 22:52 hours.
It's funny, listening to the scanner for so long, you could kind of tell, especially with fire calls, when they dispatch a call, a fire alarm, a commercial fire alarm, I kind of figured, okay, it's just an alarm. Maybe it's a water flow alarm. And I noticed that in Patterson, when they dispatch someone, possible fire, there's a possibility that it might be a working fire. Or when they say a possible structure fire, that usually tells me that there might be a possibility of there being a fire, unless it's unattended cooking. You get a lot of those, unattended cooking. Did you get a lot of those up in near Syracuse, unattended cooking? Jared, we're just here hanging out, listening to the first responders on the police scanner. Many of my subscribers know that I am pro first responder. You know, these people are out there keeping us safe, whether it's the fire department, EMS, or police. Also, I wanted to prove a point where people say, oh, Patterson, if you put on a police scanner in Patterson, it's going to be busy 24/7 with gunshots and murders and stabbings. And as you can tell, it's very quiet right now, and we've been at it now for 44 minutes. Oh, wow, you live near Albany, Eric. It's pretty country up there. The drive upstate New York, it's beautiful.
EMS 2, it's going to be 275 12th Avenue. 275 12th Avenue. Madison Avenue, 822 on cross. It's going to be apartment 3. It's going to be for an 82-year-old male, have a chest pain. Phone number is 014-425, time is 22:54, and ALS will be notified.
We went up to the Hall of Fame. We stayed at a hotel in Oneonta. But we drove up. My son drove us. He treated me to the Hall of Fame, which was great. And beautiful area. It was so nice up there. And even the Cooperstown, the city, the village, the town, we walked around. It's on my channel. If you do a search, Pride in Patterson, walking around Cooperstown, you see the walk that we did. And yeah, it was beautiful up there. 3 hours from the Meadowlands, the city. That's pretty cool. I never heard of the city of Meadowlands. I'm sure I'll check it on Google Maps, see how nice it is up there. I'm pretty sure it's nice up there.
Was available. Receipt 2255.
I guess it's apropos a Pride in Patterson channel listening to Patterson first responders.
That 275 12th Avenue. 22nd on the cross. It's going to be for 82-year-old male having trouble breathing. Actually, now it's going to be chest pain. Sorry, chest pain. It's going to be apartment 3. ALS was notified. Your phone number is 014-425. Time is 22:56. EMS 2, EMS 3 to disregard. EMS 4 is not taken.
If you just joined us, you're listening to live audio from first responders. I currently have Patterson locked in so we can monitor what's going on in Patterson. Many of you, if not all of you, are from Patterson. Oh, Meadowlands in Jersey. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, 3 hours. I didn't even see, my math wasn't mathing. So you're 3 hours from the Meadowlands. Gotcha, yep. I thought it was a city up there. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together because you wrote 3 hours. So there's no city near Albany that's 3 hours away if it's near Albany. Oh my gosh. I didn't even pick up on that. Is Albany really far from Cooperstown? Were we close by or were we still pretty far from Albany? I just got a notification from a YouTuber I follow in Florida. He's saying that it's snowing down there. Unless he recorded it and just uploaded it today and it's not snowing anymore. But some of you are bearing witness that we have the Patterson police scanner right now continuously scanning. And that is actually scanning the fire department, police department, and EMS. And you're bearing witness that at least here at 11 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday night, there's been no gunshots, no stabbings, no murders. In fact, it's kind of quiet. Anything that will happen in Patterson, you would hear it here on the scanner.
701 dispatch, go to 12th Ave.
7-1, receiving to 12th Ave.
With my luck, all hell will break loose tonight. Actually disproving my point. Hey, it could happen. You never know, man, with my luck. Okay, so we were an hour and 30 minutes away, so we were quite close. We're just hanging out, listening to the scanner. Patterson, as you can tell, is nice and quiet. Unlike what many people may believe, we're going to unlock Patterson so that we can see what else is going on. Yeah, sort of close, all things considered. I'm going to see if I can pick up Newark here in a moment. Let's go, let's see, Bergen. See what's happening in Bergen County. We're going to travel the world with the scanner. Well, not the world, but the New York metropolitan area anyway. Bergen County is kind of quiet. Let's see what else we can get into here. Bergen, Essex County. Let's see how Newark is doing tonight. For those of you that have just joined us, this was an impromptu live stream, and we're listening and monitoring different agencies, fire department, EMS, and police. And Essex is quiet. Let's try Newark police. Let's lock in Newark. Let's see what we can get here in Newark. I mean, this is the night before Mother's Day, so it is quite quiet. Okay, let's unlock these.
Head back over to 36 Catherine Ave just to make sure everything is good with that female party.
That's Saddlebrook Police.
For an unconscious.
Metro Zero Mobile 4 unit there.
One of the good things about owning a scanner and monitoring the different agencies is you get the news as it happens. We got Glen Rock Fire Department there. The scanner is kind of like a window to the world. Not the world. You know what I mean.
John Mary Zebra for 54 unconscious, 54 overdose. Says he is unconscious. Front train car number 3066. Next stop, Mercy, Brooklyn.
Got an unconscious person on a train.
10-4, yes.
Oh, you used to live in Woodridge? I think I did a video there, Eric. Did you get to see that video I did in Woodridge? Driving around Woodridge? For those of you that just joined us, we're hanging out listening to the police scanner, different agencies around Patterson. Basically wanted to just prove a point that Patterson is not a war zone. I usually will repeat that as I see a number go up when we get a new someone new in chat. I'm going to, oh, cool. I hope I represented the city respectfully. I'm going to step out of the studio for a moment. I'll let you guys listen to the scanner. I'll be right back.
That's what be advised. Ada is unconscious. Ada was just a sleeper. EMS checked the Ada out. It's a 90 yellow. It's not Navy Central.
10-4.
Engine 42. 2938, it's going to be 1037 code 3. 42 is going to take some time to decon. We'll let you know when back in service. 10-4. 3304 hours of time, dispatch 506.
Thanks.
Full response to, do you have EMS around?
10-4, yes, I do. Lancy? You coming in 2x2?
Full response to 84 Nancy.
10-4, time is 23:05.
All right, I'm back in. Had to get some water. What did I miss? Anything crazy happened? Yeah, see, here's my water. Wait, can I put it in the frame here? Here we go. Some agua, some H2O.
Command, EMS 2.
Oh, that's good.
What's the address again? It's on the file. Swing back around, try and get you numeric.
One thing I like about these live streams is that they will record and stay on the channel. So the folks that haven't been able to join can watch it. Nothing big, Eric? Cool, cool. I watched Gone with the Wind the other day, and one of the scenes was the burning of Atlanta. And when I came in, I said, I hope I don't see that in Patterson where the whole town is in ruins. The burning of Patterson. Oh, let me wait. I mean, at this point, the police is busier in Saddlebrook than it is in Patterson. Go figure, right?
24 Market.
That was a long movie, Gone with the Wind, 4 hours. All right, let's unlock Saddlebrook and see what else we got.
Exactly where it happened.
Ooh, East Rutherford. Let's see what's happening in East Rutherford. Are you folks in chat from the Eastern time zone here in the U.S.? Is it 11 o'clock where you are now, too? I mean, I have friends out west, Midwest, in the Pacific Northwest, that it will be 7 p.m. for them out there. Oh, that was just that one transmission from East Rutherford. I'm also a ham radio operator. Ooh, Teaneck. Let's see what we can get from Teaneck. Cool, that's good, Eric. I like to show these towns as respectfully as I can. All right, Teaneck. They'll transmit and then they'll stop. All right, let's keep Patterson out for a while. It's 11 o'clock. Let's see what this hour gives us here in Patterson. Oh, wow, that's cool. Moonachie is a city I haven't done yet. Wait, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. If you type Pride in Patterson, Moonachie, I think you'll see I did one. And I also did in Teaneck, too. Eric, I've been all over the place, man. I'm just realizing I've been all over. I did do Teaneck. I did a walkthrough. I did a walking video in Teaneck. That's right. I went from the hospital there to Veggie Heaven. We walked to Veggie Heaven in Teaneck. Holy Name, that's the hospital. Holy Name Hospital. We walked from there to Veggie Heaven to get some delicious vegetarian food. It doesn't even taste like vegetarian food. There's so much flavor in it. Here we are. We're listening to Patterson. Saddlebrook was having more activity than Patterson was. I should have titled the live stream, Is Patterson as crazy as people think? Listen in and hear for yourself. Right now, not one single police car is being called to an emergency in Patterson. Unless they're all so busy. Unless they're all on a call. It's crazy. Who knows? Imagine every single police car is already at a stabbing or at a shooting or at a murder. And that's why it sounds so quiet. No, for folks that have listened to Scanners for a long time, will tell you that when there's an event like that, there's always traffic on the main dispatch channel. I mean, a lot of it will go to the car-to-car or the detectives, or in this case, even cell phones, but there's always activity on the dispatch channel. Oh, that's cool. That's the name of it, Molinari Bar and Grove. And is that still, is it still active? Still open now? All right, we've been monitoring Patterson for a whole hour, among other cities. And as you can hear, so far, it's quiet. I mean, one of these days I will probably go really late into the night, like maybe till 3 in the morning, maybe from 12 to 3. That would be something. And I would not expect, oh, it's in Moonachie. I would expect that not a lot of people will be there, right? Because that's an ungodly hour, 12 midnight. I mean, even 11 o'clock p.m., a lot of people have a lot of plans tomorrow for Mother's Day. Oh, the bistro is now in its place. Okay. I remember a Spanish restaurant, Segovia, I think, in Moonachie, back in the 80s. Wow, can you believe it's so quiet in Patterson when... Let me see. Let's go to these other towns. Maybe other towns are busier than us. Obviously, New York is always going to be busy. Got Hackensack.
Austin 91, holding jet 90Z.
I just putting a hold on the New York City Police Department. See if we get anything there besides the transit. I think during the week I'm gonna add a few more agencies to the list here. If you want to see, if you're curious about your agency or the agency that you would like to hear on this live stream, let me know in the chat, on the live chat, and I'll see if it's available. Because some agencies are encrypted. Patterson is not. It sounds like it's encrypted because it's so quiet. All right, let's take that one off. You got Hackensack. I'm surprised we're not getting Paramus. Yeah, Saddlebrook has been more active than Patterson tonight. Oh, Fairlawn in the house. Oh, I was going to stop Fairlawn just to see. Oh, Patterson back in the house. Let's lock it up for Patterson. We're going to listen to the most dangerous city in New Jersey. As stated by several YouTubers. That's what I should have labeled the YouTube chat. Listen live to the most dangerous city in New Jersey. Well, I'm glad to see we have 5 folks here tonight. I didn't expect many people.
Can we get a confirmation on the address?
Even if you guys would not have been able to show up.
1106 East 24. 1106 East 24 on standby.
Even if you guys wouldn't have been able to show up, I would have understood. It's late. Even if there would have been no viewers to the live stream, I always like the fact that it's going to stay on the channel for people to tune in, later on. It's not a big deal if many people don't show up for the live, because you're going to be able to enjoy the video later anyway, at a more reasonable hour. The problem is when it's those reasonable hours, I'm so busy.
1111, that's the correct address he gave you. So she's gonna come out, open the door. 1106 East 24th Street.
For those of you who still have your moms with you, make sure to give her a call tomorrow. I lost my mom, so she's in heaven. But definitely make sure you call them if you still have them. Let them know that you love them. Oh, wow. Okay, Eric. Yeah, I'm usually up this late anyway on the weekends when we're watching TV and watching a movie. But usually around 1, I think I call it. I think around that time it's time to get some shut-eye. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go tonight, but for those of you that can't stay too long, I understand. I'm going to keep the live stream going, because this way it could be enjoyed by folks later on. But I'm glad. I was surprised I got 5 or 6 people. At one point we had 8 in the chat today, which is surprising because I didn't announce this. No one knew this live stream was going to happen. But I am thinking about doing a live stream every weekend. I don't know if it's going to be Friday or Saturday. It could be Friday or it could be Saturday, depending on what's on my itinerary. I shouldn't say itinerary. Isn't that only for when you're traveling? Or what's on the schedule? But usually during the day I can't do any of it because we're so busy. Oh, wow, Eric, so sorry to hear that. Thank you, Jared. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's why I didn't anticipate too many people tonight, because it is Mother's Day weekend.
Give us one out.
EMS RC 2390.
I would imagine some people are have gone out tonight for Mother's Day, because a lot of people I've spoke to said that they try not to do too much tomorrow because there's going to be so many people out there anyway. Like Valentine's Day, the restaurants are always booked and crazy. But you guys are listening to the most dangerous city in the world. This is live police radio and fire and EMS from the quote-unquote most dangerous city in the world, Patterson, New Jersey, or the worst, most dangerous city in New Jersey. We had more calls in Saddlebrook than we had in Patterson. This is it, the sound of the war zone. Not one single police car has been called to a serious event in the 1 hour we've been here. There are times that I'll go to sleep like around 2 or 3 while I'm listening to the scanner. I think once in all the times that I've done it this year, I think even since last summer till about now, I think we had 2 events of an actual shooting. No victims though, just shots fired, but no one was hit. It was just found shell casings. And that's something you're going to see in every big city. You listen to the New York, there's stuff that goes on in New York and Manhattan even, you know, all the boroughs, you know, with stabbings and stuff. I mean, that kind of stuff is going to happen in every city. And I just wanted you guys to listen with your own ears, even if it's not today in this live stream. You're going to be able to hear you're going to be able to watch. Well, really, you're really listening to it. You're not really watching it, but you're going to hear from your own ears how Patterson is at 11 p.m. at night. So far from 10 to 11, it was very quiet. Granted, it's only 1 hour, right? The night is still young. Or hell can break loose any minute now. We never know. But you're going to bear witness to it. All right, let's leave Pat. Let's check Patterson.
Southbound, express.
Listen to New York City Transit. We've gotten transmissions from Teaneck, East Rutherford right now, Saddlebrook, Hackensack, Montville. It's really quiet out there, actually, for a Saturday night.
Search prisoners before placing an RMP. Ensure the back door safety locks are engaged, okay?
10-4, thank you.
10-4.
We haven't had a good car pursuit in a while. Oh, we got Karstad in the house. What's going on in Karstad?
470.
30 en route.
670 have the RO? Yeah, for just extremely heavy, so like my life vest is now.
Karstad in the house.
Reese, I'll reach out to Carney. Get that ball wrong.
Ooh, Carney. We should, I should add Carney to the list. I should make a list on my next live stream.
17 South, East Rutherford at the Exxon.
Alright, Reese.
Yeah, Eric, this is how it is. Every weekend, you know, I listen to this scanner every weekend when I'm home watching TV. Everything that's done around the house, errands, everything's been done. Sit down to watch a movie, and I'll fire up the scanner, and this is what it's like all the time. I mean, that's a good thing, right? You don't want people out there getting hurt. You don't want their homes to catch fire. You don't want any victims that would require police intervention. So that's a good thing. But this misconception of Patterson being the most dangerous city in New Jersey is, to me, laughable, to be honest. Look at that. You're getting more activity in Karlstad than we are in Patterson. Watch me go to put Patterson on and all hell's breaking loose over there. With my luck. And if it does, it does. I mean, it is a big city, and it's going to have problems. And
470 now.
man, Karlstad is more entertaining than Patterson at this point. All right, we gave Karlstad some screen time. Let's move on. See what other departments. Bergenfield. going on in Bergenfield? It's that quiet anticipation. Like, I don't want to leave because as soon as I leave, something's going to pop off. You never know. Oh, Bergenfield just teased us, didn't they? I see you, Bergen. Ooh, Elmwood Park.
No gas is leaking per se, but there is a hole right by the gas tank. If you could respond, check that out. That's again 409 Route 46 West by Mosquito Jungle. It's the BP gas station.
Oh,
Time is 23:26.
there's a hole by a gas tank at the BP gas station in Elmwood Park. Let's monitor Elmwood Park for a little while, see what they have to offer us. Again, it kind of sounds like I'm making this into a game, and what these folks are doing out there is serious business. I'm really happy to see we have 9 people in the chat right now, so that's really cool. I did not plan this. The idea just came to me 20 minutes before I went live to live stream my monitoring of the scanner. Elmwood Park is been busy lately. A lot of not a lot, but accidents, shoplifting calls. So Elmwood Park was giving us a little bit of something, but we're gonna see what other towns have to give us. It's quiet right now for 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I am interested in knowing if there's anyone from any other time zone other than ours. I don't anticipate anyone listening or watching, if it's 1 o'clock in your where you're from. And we have New York City Fire Department checking in. We're just chilling out here on a Saturday listening to the scanner. I need a good title. Saturday Scanner or Friday First Responders. There's a fire dispatch for the Bronx. They're a little bit farther away, so they don't come in that strong. Hackensack in the house. Oops, I missed it. I gotta wait for it to come back. Maybe. Hold on. Let's do. Oh, Parsippany Troy Hills. Was there anything there? No. Let me just leave Bergen County on, see what kind of hits we get for Bergen County. For a few minutes, and then we'll go back to Patterson again.
Gonna be 368 Grove. 368 Grove. Party in the backyard.
Oh, something's going on in the backyard. Oh, go back to it. Come on. We're hanging out in Bergen County for a little bit. All right, let's move on from Bergen County. It'll still be scanning.
EMS 3, can you call upstairs? Call them. It's going to be extension 1148.
It's almost midnight, and we've been live streaming since 10 o'clock. And so far, no war zone in Patterson. I may, to prove a point, one weekend just Patterson for the entire duration of the live stream so folks can hear for themselves what Patterson is really like. And it won't take one live stream to prove it. It'd have to be, over the course of a few months of a weekly live stream from Patterson to show the real Patterson, because there's always going to be issues, always, no matter what. There might be a gunfight, who knows, gunfire, maybe a victim of a shooting in one of those live streams. When we're listening, you never know. But as you can tell, just when we had Bergen County, you had several. You had East Rutherford, you have Teaneck, Elmer Park, all transmitting here in Patterson. Not like nothing. No EMS, no fire, no police. It's as quiet as a mouse. Wait, as a mouse in the church on Christmas Eve? I don't know. There's a saying. And in a way, that's a good thing, right? I mean, when it's quiet, you know that no one is getting victimized. There's no accidents. There's no fires in the city.
EMS 1, take 1 to Jones.
So far, we have not had one radio call for Patterson in the last 10, 15 minutes, right? So today is the date of this live stream is May 9th, and there's a YouTuber that I follow. Happy birthday to Brainiac Baseball, Charlie Jackson. Don't know if you're in the chat or not, but happy birthday. Today is your birthday. So let's all say happy birthday to Brainiac Baseball, Charlie. I'm just here relaxing by the nightstand, listening to Patterson Police and all its debacle and all its craziness in the town. You can see how quiet it is. For those of you that may not know, Brainiac Baseball is a YouTuber that I watch daily. He plays baseball games on his channel and racing games. And he also does card breaks. I've been following him now since 19... Wait, not 19. For about 5 years now. Pretty much watching his channel every day. Is Calvary Cemetery in the Lakeview section? Is that the one on Crooks and Lakeview? I've had Patterson rolling now for quite a bit, and it's very quiet. All the other surrounding towns, I'm going to play the other agencies. We got the Bronx.
936, we checked out 9 Charlie. All good. We're 10-8.
Charlie, 10-4. Get to my Subic market 96 2.
Okay, in regards to stop, 96 times 2, 10-4.
Engine 4, sign ladder 56, box. EMS 4, someone pinned under the car there, check. Right, 10-4, pulling out now, you can put it in the 4K. 10-4, showing you 8423, dispatch 506.
Market 91. 10-4, thank you.
One's out behind the truck. Chief, was that a return?
Affirmative 1, you go back to service.
Easy.
Flyer boy, 46 Flyer boy. Are you still out?
I'm gonna mark this over as 91, 98.
10-4, thank you. It's just a 4 sergeant.
I think I'm going to share this live stream to my Facebook channel, even though most of my friends are probably sleeping right now.
Sergeant.
I just want to make sure that you read on the fire job at 86, just notifying you.
Uh,
2-1, Union Pacific, New Jersey Reg, Sierra 20, Victor Kilo Bravo. Honda. CRV.
As you guys can listen, Patterson is so quiet right now.
4-8. 3506, we're able to remove the victim from under the car. Transporting the EMS, canceled, like a 37-3, but same time as the time. 10-4, ladder 56. 5610 Bronx, we got
So
it.
what I'm gonna do is, let's go to manage favorite list, select database, use multiple list. I'm gonna take off Newark and New York or Manhattan. Oh, let's put Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island. Let's get all of that. Essex County, Fort Lee. Let's see who's gonna win tonight. Essex County, Passaic County, Newark. Oh, we're not playing. We're going all out. Let's accept that. Let's see what other towns can compete with us on a scanner. We got 136 channels. Let's see who gets more activity here as we get close to midnight. There's Glen Rock Fire. Oh, let's see what's going on there.
Central Dispatch, Richard Fire Department, all apparatus. Felina events, 54 East Ridgewood, across the Prospect Street, South Broad Street. Zone 160, fire water flow basement. We got Central Dispatch, Richard Fire Department, all apparatus. Car 38313542. Felina events, 54 East Ridgewood Ave. Across the Prospect Street, South Broad. Zone 160, fire water flow basement. Called in by the alarm company. Time of dispatch, 2342, dispatcher 116.
That was Glen Rock Fire.
Box 9248. We have EMS inside?
We got Queens Fire Dispatch.
2335 hours. 324. Simple.
Four 653 Charlie, 10-4, thank you.
We got $3.14 and Q up, you come back at 91.
91 for the disorderly, 10-4.
Coming in on Ocean, 14th Street, 18E line northbound with checkpoint 1.
On what line? I'm sorry.
18E.
10-4.
Sure they get back, okay.
Received.
We've got Brooklyn Fire Department in the house. We're just chilling. We're chilling like a villain. Monitoring the police scanner and EMS and fire. Let me see if I can take off. Let's see, select database to monitor, use multiple lists. Let's take off the Bronx, Newark. I just want to listen to the small, well, Newark can stay. Let's see, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. What else? Anything else? Jersey City, Boonton. Yeah, those guys can stay. Let's see if we can compete with other cities and see who's the worst city. And let's click listen, see what's going on. Maybe we'll do this for another half hour, maybe. Give it a solid 2 hours of live stream.
Command 395.
Got in, we're parked in the house.
88 in a minute just to see if I can check the cameras.
We got more activity in East Rutherford than we have in Patterson.
All units back in and maybe transporting that female under back to headquarters. That vehicle is left on private property at the Exxon. Starting mileage 65020.
Oh, even Kartstad getting into the game.
Receive 2348. That's right. Sergeant, I'm going to be 3 west, just off of, or at the bottom of the ramp for 17 south, with New Jersey Temp Fox 92 4396. 92 439. I'm going to be 3 west at the bottom of the ramp from 17.
East Rutherford, I think, pulled the car over. You'll never know what you're going to hear in one of these live streams. This is the very first one that I've done of this nature. Let me know what you guys think of this. What do you think of this idea? Okay, let's release East Rutherford. Oh, fair long getting into it. Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I'm putting the volume up just a little bit there. I've always been interested in the monitoring hobby. Even the ham radio transmissions I would listen to. Did I take Patterson off the list here? Hold on. Manage favorite list. Select, use multiple lists. Yeah, Patterson's in there. They're in yellow, as you can see. Yeah, Patterson's in there. They're just not transmitting. That's how quiet it is in the most dangerous city in New Jersey. Eric, do you still listen to a scanner? Do you still have a scanner?
One, it's still clear with a warning.
No Passaic in the house. Fire dispatch.
Attention engine 2. Engine 2, start responding to the area of 4th Street. Caller states that there's water coming from the street. Once again, attention engine 2, the area of 4th Street for a water main break. Water coming from the street, getting in contact with Passaic Water Valley Commission now. Time now is 23:53.
Oh boy, a water main break in Passaic, New Jersey. Eric, when I listen to that app, the scanner app, Minneapolis is always very busy, and so is Chicago. All right, let's turn off Passaic for now.
India, November, Charlie, Echo, Sierra. 4/8/2009.
You should head back to the Roosevelt. Just got another call on it. Apparently the noise is still excessive.
So loud noise in East Rutherford. I don't remember when was the last time Patterson transmitted.
I'll be pulling up now.
As you guys can tell, I have a lot of
On foot or in a vehicle?
Oh, are they chasing somebody in Shadowbrook?
Caller said they were outside of a vehicle, small sedan, up to 5 men, physical altercation.
Oh, we got a fight in Saddlebrook, maybe. Saddlebrook is having more problems than Patterson. There was no fights in Patterson tonight. At least not yet, anyway. I gotta get a little bit more comfortable on the lounge here. Well, let's stick with Saddlebrook for a little while. Eric, I don't really do the ham radio as much as I used to. I had a, I forgot the name of it. Oh, there was a name. It was a handheld. I used to listen to it mostly on the, actually on the scanner. I used to listen to the ham radio frequencies. So there is a call in Saddlebrook, 5 people outside of a car fighting. I'm just leaving Saddlebrook on for a little bit just to see. Have you guys ever watched Live PD on the internet, on cable, on Real TV? All right, I don't think Saddlebrook is going to be active for now. Let's see what other agencies will give us something.
To the parking lot of the Avalon, 85 Bloomfield Ave. Looking to speak with the female. Her first name's Morgan. She's going to be in a silver Mazda CX-30, sporting domestic with her boyfriend that lives at the Avalon.
I had to stand up and stretch my legs. That was Montville, New Jersey, that just transmitted there. Eric, you had a friend that did ham radio. Yeah, ham radio is actually very, very, very necessary, especially when cell towers go down. You can still...
Same with the county. Let me give them a call back.
You can still contact, you can still connect with people through ham radio.
Received engine 2. PD's on scene as well, and the exact address is 44 4th Street.
I have the technician license, the technician class, which is the entry license for ham radio. I didn't do the other stuff where you have to learn Morse code. If I didn't have these other channels, this scanner would be completely quiet. Patterson has not transmitted in a long time. Maybe it was so bad that the town's decimated. And there's no more police department because it's so bad. Maybe that's why they're not transmitting. The town's been it's off the face of the earth. Actually, I'm being silly, but you get the joke, though. Well, it's officially Mother's Day here in the East. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, all the moms.
EMS 1 at dispatch. You can show us available from Joe's.
All right, let's keep Patterson on for a while. Let's see, it's midnight now.
You're available?
So it's midnight in Patterson.
Affirmative.
EMS 1 receive first picture back in service. 0001.
Attention, Engine 4. Engine 4, you're responding as a first responder to the intersection of Ellison Street and Summer. That's Ellison and Summer for the possible unconscious party. Female out front. That's attention, Engine 4. You're responding as a first responder. Summer and Ellison. That's Summer and Ellison for the female unconscious party in front of the address. Dispatch time is 0001, operator 38.
I lowered the volume just a little bit. Let me know if it's not too loud or if it's too loud. Yeah, Eric, this is how it usually is in Patterson, Eric. I listen to this every weekend, and it's always quiet to where I need to put on some other agencies to hear a little activity. We're going to leave Patterson on for a while now that it's midnight. I mean, things might still get hairy. You never know. When the Markel fire happened, that was intense.
4, you're responding Ellison and Summer, unconscious female out front. You're responding at 0002.
Unconscious female. When I drive through there, I always, not always, but a lot of times I'll notice the drugs.
17-7 Market and across. It's going to be for a female leg injury. We have PD on scene. Phone number is 014-427 Thomas 0003.
All right, we have a leg injury in Patterson. All right, maybe I should rename the stream Midnight in Patterson. I remember one weekend, I actually fell asleep listening to the Patterson Police channel. That's how quiet it was. I think it was like 2:30 in the morning when I finally fell asleep. Let's see, when is the next Patterson transmission?
EMS 5 come in. EMS 5.
Go for 5.
EMS 5. What's the status? Fire received back in service 0004. EMS 4 come in. EMS 4.
Move 4.
4, what's your status?
Was available.
4 received back in service 0004.
If you just joined the live stream, we're listening to the police scanner here on a Saturday night. We've been at it now for 2 hours. No major serious calls in Patterson. We are monitoring a lot of different agencies, not just Patterson. We were monitoring New York, but right now we're monitoring mostly the surrounding cities around Patterson. But right now, we're locked into Patterson for a little while now that it's midnight, and let's see how dangerous Patterson really is. We're listening to the most dangerous city in New Jersey, the Police Channel.
EMS 1 out with PD.
EMS 4 received 0006.
This particular scanner is called Home Patrol 2. It's made by Uniden. It's a solid scanner. If you were to buy this scanner, and I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. If you were to purchase this scanner, all you got to do is type in your zip code from wherever you are, and the scanner will pull in.
Engine 4 is out, checking.
Will pull in any frequency that's close by. I may do a full database scan.
Engine for what? Engine 4 to dispatch. What EMS you have coming to this location?
Engine 4 received. I have on EMS 6 en route.
Receive. Have PD respond to this location. This is going to be an assault.
Oh, there we go. We have an assault.
Engine 4 received 4 out. Notified out PD.
Oh, thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. Very quiet.
Happy out. 007.
701's pulling up on scene with the EMS 6.
701 received. 007.
And sorry I didn't announce this. This was really spur of the moment. The idea came to me about 20 minutes before I actually went live. I'm thinking of possibly staying for maybe about another hour, maybe. See if anything pops off. For a while there, we were getting more activity from East Rutherford, Teaneck, Hackensack, Saddlebrook. We had a lot of calls in Saddlebrook. In fact, I'm going to open it up here to kind of
Affected the utilities at that location.
Passaic Fire.
Received.
The plan is to possibly do a live stream, a Saturday scanner or a Friday live or a Saturday live. Maybe call it Saturday Night Live. Maybe I'll get copyright strike if I did that.
Attention ladder 2. Ladder 2, respond to 44 4th Street on a water problem. Time now is 0009. Once again, ladder 2, 44 4th Street, water problem. 0009.
We have a water main break in Passaic, New Jersey. Yeah, I've been addicted to listening to these scanner calls for a very long time. And I just got a community alert. Water main break undermines road on 4th Street. Oh yeah, Gina. In the summer, I would listen to the Patterson scanner, and it would be active, but it wouldn't be like you would think when you hear people say that, it's the most dangerous city in the world. But definitely a lot of activity in the summer. You're right.
Received.
EMS 1 take 1 to Jones.
Gina, happy Mother's Day, by the way. It is officially Mother's Day. We got some Fair Lawn popping off now in the house. Let me get that volume.
They are in service. They should be there soon.
910-4. Also, you have ALS coming. Just make sure they can.
10-4.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you very much.
Registration valid. RO's a female out of the Bronx.
You got Montville. As you notice on the very top bar, that's the radio is scanning all the agencies. When someone transmits, it'll stop on it. It'll stop on their channel.
DL for you. Ready when you are. At 6173215690.
I'm going to mute the live stream here for a moment. They're running a driver's license.
Motor vehicle stop Monar just before 80 West, New Jersey Reg, Foxtrot
Oop, there's another vehicle stop in Saddlebrook. I'm going to mute for privacy, just in case they say the person's name. Ooh, we have Prospect parked in there. Oh, Bergenfield.
One likewise.
If I hear Saddlebrook come up, I'll probably mute the live stream for a moment. Let's see how many other towns come up before Patterson.
Foxtrot 98 Whiskey Kilo Zulu.
All right, we're seeing a lot more traffic stops now. What I'm going to do now is I am going to actually scan the entire database of what we are able to listen to here from Patterson. And the way we do this is we go to Manage Favorite Lists, select Database to monitor only the full database. That's going to be hundreds of channels. So it's now loading the full database. You're getting Connecticut, New Jersey. Obviously, we're not going to get anything from Connecticut because it's too far away. New York. Oh, wow, Gina, that's actually, wait, 1,374 channels selected. Let's listen. No, that's 3 police officers after midnight. That's Orange Police Dispatch. North Bergen. So now we're going to hear a lot more agencies. You can see in the top the different states and counties that we're going to be monitoring now after midnight.
Mobile 340.
Can show you a message for. One lieutenant up.
There's police citywide. Oh, let's.
Cars up on Sawyer and Nagel. We get one additional 90.
That's Nagel was the second street, K?
Sawyer. T-H-A-Y-E-R.
10-4, can I get an additional unit to Nagel and Sire?
Let's hang out in New York City for a little while. This is a citywide channel, so they encompass a lot of different areas.
Red Central.
10-4.
Hey Jared, have you ever gone to the Cliff Tavern on Clifton Avenue? They have some really delicious wings. And I know they have Sharky's in Clifton, but the thing I like about the Cliff Tavern is that it's more of a neighborhood bar, more like a dive bar. And the owners are amazing over there. Let's peruse the world and see what's going on all over this area here.
4 Sergeant, you on the air? Go for 4 Sergeant. Can you just 10-3 me? 10-4.
That's Manhattan Transit Police.
Times Square 7.
Times Square 7.
75 Sam Rebel 145. Or response 1.
Yeah, right, Gina? I was thinking about that. Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Scanner Live.
It's going to be a 9, so Charlie 93 screen by 4 by.
Live from New York, because I have the New York scanner. The police scanner is now active.
By 4 by.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. I still remember that very first episode. George Carlin was the comedian in that very first episode. These channels were going nuts during 9/11. The New York channels, the Manhattan ones.
PT 114 South Scene, Engine 4 is going to be available. Command is terminated.
Engine 4 received, push it back in service at 0019.
Hey, let's stay in Patterson for a little bit. Yeah, Jared, I started going there, I want to say like 6 years ago, when my son moved to Florida. He had his going away party there, and I didn't think much of it. You know, I said, oh, it's a dive bar in Clifton, you know, and I went in there, and the owner at that time was this hippie older gentleman, one of the nicest guys, one of the funniest guys you ever want to meet. He passed away a few years ago, but his motto was love and peace. I mean, he came from that hippie culture, and just one of the nicest guys. His name was Skip, and I'll never forget him. But what I like about the place is that when you go there the first time, you may be, yeah, sir, how are you? But once you go there a couple of times, they'll be like, hey, Jared, what's up? You know, you'll be one of the regulars, you know, once you've gone there a couple of times. I definitely recommend it. And if you ever go there like on a Friday night or something, we used to go there, my wife and I used to go there every Friday night at like around happy hour, because, you know, we're older, you know. We usually let the young crowd stay, you know, later on, but we used to go every Friday night. I mean, almost every Friday night for their wings and their disco fries and their tater tots. And if you drink, you can have a beer there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a great place. Alexa, the girl that runs the bar, she's also the owner with her husband Anthony. They bought the bar. Yeah, and yeah, it's really great. When we used to go, we would go around 6:30. But if you guys ever get to go there, you know, yeah, we can meet up for some wings one Friday. That would be cool. And as you notice, we got Patterson. Yeah, Gina, Clifton does have good bars years ago. Lots of them. Passaic too, yeah. Yep. But definitely what I like about the Cliff Tavern, it's really more of a community feel in there. I've heard of Lexington Diner, but I don't think I've been there. I don't think I've eaten in there. Well, it's almost. It's in Clifton. All right, I thought. Okay, I said to myself, I thought it was in Clifton, but maybe it was in Passaic, and I didn't know. Okay, it was in Clifton. Yeah, I've passed by there, but I've never been in there. Usually when I'm in Clifton, it's either the Cliff Tavern or, Hot Grill. Yeah, the Hot Grill. Well, 12:30 a.m., we're listening to Patterson, New Jersey, the most quote-unquote dangerous city in the world. And the weather's nice right now. Thank you, Gina. It won't be an exciting meet and greet. I'm not that exciting. But I definitely would love to meet some of the Fritzscribers. That would be cool. It'll be more of a little friend and family gathering more than a huge meet and greet. You'll probably come all the way over here and go, really? I just met him? I came here for him? What? I've never been to Bella Napoleon Bloomfield, no. Wow, Patterson, the most dangerous city in the world, is really popping off tonight. What's the weather? I mean, that's a good thing, right? That means no one is getting victimized or hurt. It's 53, so it's nippy out there. Ooh, I love pancakes. I usually go to the Cracker Barrel for pancakes, grits, bacon and eggs. Look how quiet Patterson is. We haven't had a call in like over 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's just the ambulance saying that he's available for a call. That's awesome, Gina. That's good. How long will it take you to drive to Patterson? You said Burlington, right? That's like Central Jersey. All right, let's continue doing the entire database here. You can see this up here is all the different places. Oh, Vermont. Yikes. Oh, it sounds beautiful up there.
721B ran the 123 Rebel 161, 54 aided, 64-year-old female having chest pains on the uptown platform.
Warren spot one.
10 for Warren response 1, ETA for that bus is midnight 34. Checkpoint 3. 2 checkpoint 3.
Since I have all of New York scanning, sometimes it'll stop on New York for a long time as it scans the different agencies in New York.
And I have a District 4 unit respond to 116 in Lex on the 6th line. It's coming in via text to 911 of 32. Texter states there's a subway smuggler, possible larceny in transit. No further information.
4 response 1.
4 response 1. 4, Sergeant, you read? 10-5.
4 Sergeant red.
Alright, 10-4.
4 response 1.
4 response 1.
I have all here from the 116 Lex.
Eric, I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of your uncle.
Stand by.
How many blocks up to 10-4, we're down slower to 30 miles.
I wonder if there's a way. I think I'm going to avoid New York. Only because when New York is transmitting, it's going to be there for a while with all the different agencies in New York in all the 5 boroughs. Nope, got Irvington. They're too far though. It's coming in choppy.
Alright, police, can you do a downstream? Which is 130-530-13053.
I don't know if you can hear Irvington very well. Let me know if you can make out what they're saying. If you just joined the live stream, we're listening to the first responders throughout North Jersey in the first ever Saturday Night Live stream. Oh, wow, Eric. Okay, early March 91. I thought it was recent. But it will always feel recent when you lose a loved one.
so you know, the CAD is down. CAD is down.
1-1, all units received.
I'm gonna look at my calendar to see if I can do a live stream next Saturday also. I would like to have a schedule of these.
3B go. 3B, put me on checking 74th Street, Municipal Parking Lot.
Yep, North Bergen in the house. I'll be going to City Field May 30. I wonder if I should live stream from there. I know we have a couple of Mets fans in the Fred Scriber community. Ooh, Saddlebrook again. Newark Fire. Rockland County.
17 Tinker on scene, South Cape Command, 30 minutes.
We're currently scanning the entire database of any channel that's available in this scanner. That's what we're monitoring. So it's just a matter of when a agency transmits. Let's see what's going on in Newark. I think that's just an open mic. Yeah, I think that was just an open mic. Oh, North Bergen. North Bergen's been busy. All right, let me go to Passaic County and then Patterson. Oh no, let's just do Passaic County, see what we get. What? Campus Police? William Patterson University Campus Police? Maybe somebody just keyed their microphone. I mean their mic. Yeah, microphone, right? Oh well. Nothing happening. That's a good thing, right? I think. Yeah, Gina, it's very quiet. But I'm used to it. For many weeks, I just turn my scanner on every night, and it's almost to the point where there's no point in turning it on. It's quiet all the time. William Patterson University is transmitting more than Patterson. Right, I'm going to go back to the small databases. Let's go manage favorite lists. Select what I'm going to monitor. So we are going to do Patterson, Garfield, Elmwood Park, just what's around Patterson. Let's see what else we've got. Essex County, Morris County. I do want to do Boonton, Jersey City, and Morris County. You know what? I'll do Bergen County too. Jersey City, I get stuff from them, but not a lot. Okay, Newark, full database. Anything else? All right, accept. And listen. Listen, Linda. All right, let's see what happens, what we get. Let me just check something here. Manage favorite lists. Use multiple lists. Garfield. Bergen. Let me take that off. There we go. Accept. And listen. I mean, it could also be that some of these towns are encrypted, so we can hear their calls. But as you can see, a lot of these towns are not encrypted because we're getting some of their calls now too. But it's quiet. Like we still have, I haven't heard Paramus yet, but we did hear Hackensack, East Rutherford, Fairlawn, Elmwood Park. I know Garfield is not encrypted because I listen to them all the time. Let's see. The criminals are all home watching the real Saturday Night Live. Gina, that's hilarious. They don't have time to commit crimes. Oh, there's Montville up in Morris County. I listened to this one. This is where my son lives. Ooh. 8626. This one was pricey. I don't have money like that, so I put it on a credit card when I bought it. It's paid off now, but this one was about $800. But it's a nice little piece to have on your nightstand or in the living room. As you're watching TV, you can put your particular town in there. And Montville is usually quiet. Oh, let's keep Patterson on, see if anything pops off. Not that.
It's going to be on 84 Governor Street. 84 Governor Street, straight in Auburn across. It's going to be apartment 2 in the rear. It's going to be for a sick person. Phone number is going to be 014-429. Time is
during the day, I have this on at work. A lot of accidents on Route 80. I need to get a more comfortable chair. I always have to move around or stand up for a little bit. Thanks, Eric. It's really a pretty good unit. My only fear, and this is what a lot of people are saying, that because so many agencies are going to be encrypted, that the scanner hobby is going to die down. But I mentioned it earlier in the stream that you still have the spend channels, you know, the citywide channels. You still have the fire channels, the EMS, so there still will be plenty of stuff to listen to. One thing about being a hobbyist of this, of scanner, is, you know, we respect the hobby. We're not going to repeat what we hear. We don't go out there and interfere with first responders doing their jobs. And I have the mute button here ready in case. Oh man, it's a 5-year-old girl who's sick and they're calling the ambulance. This is the kind of stuff as hobbyists, you know, we tend to not take life for granted, not take health for granted. But I do have the a little tab here where I can mute the live stream. If a car pulls over, if a car gets pulled over and the officer runs the license plate, I will mute the live stream for their privacy. At least I'll try. I may not be able to do it all the time, but if I catch it, I will mute it because we want to respect people's privacy. Ooh, there's a goal here. What's this? Goal amount. Oh.
EMS 202 is going to be North Helden. It's going to be 80 Ridge Road. 80 Ridge Road. It's going to be Cedar Court on a cross. It's going to be on the first floor. It's going to be for a 68-year-old male. Accident injury. PD is on scene. File number is 014.
That's funny you should say that, Gina. I had a CB radio too. My handle was Bluebird. Oh yeah, definitely, Eric. I get it. Privacy is a big thing. Blue Jay. Look at that Bluebird talking to Blue Jay. And yes, the Patterson channel is on. It's almost 1 a.m. and we're listening to the Patterson Police channel. And it's more quiet than a mouse on a church on a Sunday. Something like that. They were, Gina. CB radios were a lot of fun. They were very helpful too, knowing what was happening ahead of you when you're driving long distances or on a road trip. You know, it's surprising that I know with cell phones and everything, it's surprising how the technology is for CB radios. It's so simple and it doesn't catch on. You know how when you're out on the road, and if everyone had a CB radio out there on the road, you know, there'll never be many surprises on the highway because, you know, you were able to talk to a lot of people out there. And it would make those long drives so much better. We're listening to the most dangerous city in New Jersey. And we're hearing with our own ears how dangerous it really is. I better stop being cocky about my city here. You never know what hell might break loose in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it's Channel 9, yeah, the emergency channel. I used to do that also. I used to listen to it. But yeah, you're right. It's just not something that's done anymore. I mean, some of the old technology is coming back. I know a lot of younger friends are opting to not pay streaming services, and they'll just buy they buy they buy a DVD player and buy like full seasons of their favorite shows and their favorite movies, and just have those in a shelf in one of the rooms, and that's, you know, that's their thing. They don't pay for streaming services anymore. A couple of my friends, what they did is they have they put a aerial antenna on their roof so they can get their local channels on their TV, and they just purchase whatever movie they want to see, and they're so cheap. You know, you can get them really cheap. So if you multiply what they've purchased in a whole year versus what they're paying in streaming, it's probably cheaper. And I don't see why maybe also records are coming back. I went to a store, and a lot of the new artists are releasing music on albums like the old days, and I did actually purchase a record player. Yeah, Gina, right? The antenna works fine for the most part. Yeah, I don't have cable too. I only have Netflix because my T-Mobile line gives us free Netflix, and I have Disney Plus and Hulu because Verizon gives us those two services for $10. That's it. Those are the only streaming services we use. Look how quiet Patterson is. No police have been dispatched in over 20-25 minutes. It's only been EMS calls. No fire dispatch in, I don't know, I think in 2 hours. Someone told me one day, oh, Patterson's burning down, and so far no calls for structure fires in Patterson. I bought one on Amazon. I bought a record player on Amazon. It was under $40. And what I was told by an electrician and a musician, that the albums sounded better than the CDs because the albums are the closest thing to the actual live sound, if that makes sense. I didn't believe him at the time. And he said that the CD, the technology that burns the CDs, those rays, whatever they call that, lasers, that deteriorates a little bit, and they have to, I don't know if anybody out there knows anything about this, you let me know if he was right. He said the CD-ROM, the digital, it uses, I guess, digital enhancements or something, but it changes a little bit. It's not quite. He said if you have really good speakers and a record player, and you listen to an album, and you put that needle down on the thing, and the album is turning, that sound is going to be the closest to the real live sound of the vocals and of the instruments. And he's right. I bought it. It sounds great. And the little record player I bought had a regular speaker. Doesn't have nothing big, but it sounded so crisp. Oh, albums. I'd have to check, but I don't think they're that expensive. I wouldn't buy any of the new albums. I would buy all the classics. Elmer Park has a store. They sell a lot of records, albums, a lot of the older albums they have there. And they're really cheap. I think I bought the Off the Wall Michael Jackson album back then, before it became popular again. But let me see, what else did I get? Kenny Rogers album, a Creedence Clearwater Revival album, a Bon Jovi album, Born in New Jersey, the New Jersey album. And it does sound really good, but I don't know how much the albums cost now, like the new ones, because some of these artists are releasing their music. We should make up a pool. When is the next time that Patterson Police transmits? Because I have not transmitted for a while. I used to buy 2 guys. I remember 2 guys on 46 up here for like $1.99. That used to be an event. We used to go to the store, buy an album, bring it home, open it up, look at the lyric sheets, play the album while we're reading the lyrics, and it was an event. Also, getting the 45s, those were good, especially when you didn't want to buy the whole album. You can go and pick up a 45 with that little disc that you put in the middle, little plastic disc. And we had a little hack to avoid skipping. We would put a penny on the edge of the arm. I don't know what they call that, the needle. Yeah, we used to put a penny on there to give it some weight so that it can stay down. Check this out, guys. We're listening to Patterson Police Emergency Channel. Oh yeah, those 45s were the best. Yeah, right? You can still get, if you go to like a thrift store, or collection place, well, now sometimes they might be expensive if they're a collectible, but for a lot of these, they're not that expensive. Oh, and I got Grease. I bought Grease, the album too. The soundtrack, the movie soundtrack, not the Broadway soundtrack. I made a joke earlier that maybe the reason Patterson Police is so quiet is because the city's been decimated. The cops are all busy. They're going through hell in the city and there's no cars available. That's why they can't dispatch anybody. I also made the joke earlier too that I watched Gone with the Wind. And I remember the scene, the burning of Atlanta. And I pictured maybe Patterson is burning right now. And that's why there's no transmissions coming from it. Oh man, I'm getting silly at 1 a.m. now. Oh, you guys have that too, right? I remember when the radio would skip and you have to hit the side of it to get back on track. The police are looking for the mayor's socks. That's what it is. It's a sock hunt. I can see it now in the History Channel. The sock mystery of 2026 in Patterson, New Jersey. Can you imagine if the Patterson police encrypted at midnight and I'm over here waiting for them to broadcast? At this point, I'm getting nervous. Maybe they did encrypt it at midnight. But wasn't there didn't they have a call after midnight? I mean, even the fire department, they haven't transmitted in a while. All right, I'm going to have to release Patterson's channel here. See if anybody else, what's going on in any of the other towns. Oh, yeah, WPLJ, WBL, WKTU. Yep, I remember. I remember Casey Kasem's Top 40. Oh, wow, yep, I remember that. Paco, yep, WKTU. It's eerily quiet out there. As they say in the movies, it's quiet. Too quiet. I feel like everybody just went home, and the police officers and the fire department and the ambulances, they all went home and went to sleep. Oh, Montville. Let's see. Oops. I didn't get it in time. Previous?
So, one of their trucks is parked out here on their loading dock. The parking lights are on. Yeah.
Look at that. Even Montville. Even Montville is more busy than Patterson. Yeah, I loved radio too. I have YouTube Music, which is pretty good. You can pick all the songs you'd like. Yeah, right, Eric? It's quiet. And it's 1 a.m. It might start getting crazy after 1 a.m. I think when some of the bars close, I think we might start getting some malfeasance and a ruckus. There's a word you don't hear every day, ruckus. There's going to be ruckus about.
I'm out with someone. It seems like their child threw a cell phone out the window. So I'll be out here for a second.
Wow, a child threw a cell phone out the window. Okay, Montville.
What's your 20?
Montville problems.
Effingham Low and South.
I'm getting nervous. I'm wondering if Patterson encrypted their channel on the night that I go live. Well, at least we know my neighbors will not call the police on me for playing a loud radio, because it is quiet. Wow, Eric, 4 o'clock. I think New Jersey here is 2 in the morning, I think, right?
Alright, can you just try to play it? Go ahead. It's gonna be New York, Kilo, Zulu, Delta, 4857.
I don't know. I don't think I can cut the live stream until Patterson transmits the police department to make sure they're not encrypted. I don't know. Maybe Saturday Night Live might not be too exciting going forward. I guess like Gina said, maybe in the summer it'll get busy. Oh wow, Gina, a lot of shootings. That's a shame. You know, it's a shame that people can't get together and forego all the violence. Just have a great time, great evening. And that's how my wife and I are. We don't, when we go out, it's just about good meal. Yeah, and no craziness. Just having a good time. All right, we're almost 3 hours into the live stream, and no major events in Patterson. Again, it's a small sample size, right? We can't go by that, but I'm really, really, really amazed at how quiet Patterson is. It has not stopped on Patterson in the longest time, at least not the fire department and the police department. But we'll keep trying. Yeah, 70s music is really good. I have a whole playlist of 70s music in my YouTube music account. All right, here we go. Let's stop on Patterson for now. Even being a Pattersonian, I've always figured that if you're a police officer in Patterson, you're going from call to call nonstop. Yeah, same, Gina. We'd go to White Castle. That was our spot. Yeah, we'd go out. We'd actually make friends. We wouldn't want to kill each other. We'd go out there. We'd make new friends. Falls View. Yes. Good spot. There's a Burger King there now. All right, it's 1 in the morning. Let's see. This is really an eye-opener, I think, for a lot of folks who are not familiar with Patterson and only go by what they hear. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Eric. No, they don't, Gina. They don't have, Patterson doesn't have a hot dog place. I'm so happy that I recorded a video for the channel in Libby's when it was still open. So there is a documented video inside of Libby's, while it was operating. I remember getting permission from the employee there to record inside, while we were all eating. And I don't know that a lot of videos exist of that. So I'm glad I was able to document it before they closed. I sat down and had a couple of Libby's hot dogs, took video of it. It was really cool. Took video inside the place. Freddy's hot dogs. New business. Yeah, Libby's was great. It was unique in that it was the only hot dog place that had a liquor license and sold liquor. And I think that's what made it special. I now go to the Hot Grill. We had a Lakeview Grill in Elmwood Park. Yeah, we had the Lakeview. Was it? No, Riverview. Riverview. That's right, Riverview, which was close. But now Hot Grill is the place. And Johnny Haynes. What place on Route 17, Eric? Keeping in mind that Patterson is still quiet. I think this stopped being a scanner live stream because it's so quiet. Now we're just hanging out. I graduated Eastside in '82. It's officially 1 in the morning, 1:06, and Patterson is super quiet. I'm going to have to Google this. Did Patterson encrypt? Did they go encrypted? I mean, we did get some Patterson police calls earlier, didn't we? Oh, I don't remember being there. I don't remember that place in Paramus. I wonder if it's still there. Oh, you say you missed the fire. Oh, that's right. Maybe because you don't live down here anymore. I'm wondering if it's still there. I'm going to Google this. Did Patterson encrypt their police channel? No, nothing is coming up. Oh, wow, Eric. No, it's not there, huh? So I did a check on Google, and Patterson Police is not encrypted. It's just super quiet in Patterson. We still have the Elmwood Park Diner and close by, and then on Route 446 there's also a diner where the Woodland Park Shopping Center, where the Pathmark used to be, and Caldor's used to be there too. Let me check something. I know next Fireground, School Security 4, Police 4 Detective, Police 2 Dispatch and Alternate Info, and Police Dispatch. Unless they're not working weekends anymore. Can you imagine weekends? Police officers get the weekend off. That would be cool. It would be nice if crime stopped for the weekend and give police officers, they can rest and enjoy their weekends with their family like we do. I'm flabbergasted now officially. I mean, I'm used to this because I do listen to the scanner almost every weekend. And it's always been quiet, but it's never been this quiet. See, this is a testament to the fact that Patterson is not a war zone. You're talking about Park West. Yes. Oh wow, your friends bought it. That's pretty cool. Park West Diner. I may have to go check it out. I always love the breakfast food at diners. Give me corned beef hash, two eggs over easy, toast, coffee, hash browns, home fries. All right, let's see if stuff is happening in some other towns. Yeah, Gina, Sunday breakfast is the best. But I have to admit a very guilty pleasure, though. I usually order McDonald's breakfast on Sunday morning. And it's usually the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with their hash browns and orange juice. Sometimes I'll make the breakfast when I have the ingredients in the house. I know this might sound disgusting, but there is a small tin of Spam in the house. I don't have eggs, though, and I would definitely make an eggs and Spam sandwich, believe it or not. I watched a documentary on the evolution of Spam and how it was used in during World War II, and how Hawaii Spam is almost like the national food. Ever since I've watched that documentary, every now and then I'll crave Spam, believe it or not. I have to fry it up, though. It had to have that crunchiness.
EMS 3's out. You got anything further? We're out checking. We don't see anybody.
Even EMS can't find anybody.
EMS 3, receive. He said it was going to be by the old Patterson Catholic there. Stand by, let me come on call.
Oh, the old Patterson Catholic. I did a video there on the channel. I hope you guys checked it out. They're looking for someone. The ambulance is looking for someone by the old Patterson Catholic High School. Oh man, that sounds good. Or you probably mean later today, right, Gina? I feel bad. I feel like I'm keeping you up now. You may want to get ready to go to bed to make the breakfast. At this point, I think I'm going to get up like at 12 noon. That's all right. It's still breakfast. Doesn't have to be in the morning. It's whenever you wake up, right? I don't have eggs in the house, though I can't make eggs.
Yeah, 3, just be advised. I tried to call twice, no answer on that call back.
At this point, I don't want to go to bed until I get a Patterson Police transmission. And that's very common, Gina. I know a lot of friends who are suffering from that, and I too sometimes can't get to sleep at night. Valerian root has worked for me. Actually, Gina, now you have a life. This is your life now. You're not a slave to a job now. Eric, that's fine, man. Listen, I'm glad you joined us for a while. Go get some sleep. Have a great day. Thank you for joining the live stream. Maybe next week we can do it a little earlier. Have a good night, Eric. So yeah, Gina, now is when you have a life, because this is your life now. It's not your boss's life.
EMS 3 is going to go back to Bellevue. We service the area. Don't find anyone out here. We're going to be available.
Receive 3, no patient found.
Thanks again, Eric, for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to lie, going to the dollar store is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I feel like a kid in a candy store when I go to the dollar store. I truly feel that we have not had a Patterson Police transmission in at least an hour. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but that's what it feels like. They have not sent a police car anywhere in the city for an hour. I could picture the news story. In the news today, in Paterson, New Jersey, mayor's socks have gone missing. Police all over the city are combing the streets looking for the mayor's socks. There's a reward of $10,000 for the return of the mayor's sock or socks. Man, I'm actually worried. I should call the police department and see if there's anyone working. I'm actually beyond shocked that we have not had a police transmission in about an hour or even more than that. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, I did see that video, yeah. Yep, I saw that. Yep, the mayor showed up. I think he made him go to the falls and he made him go to Tiormina Pizza also. Yep, I remember that. Barstool, the guy from Barstool. Yeah, I remember that. He made a mention in the video, Gina, that he felt like he was getting abducted. That the mayor abducted him. Oh, here we go. What the? What's going on? Oh, that was a tease. Somebody keyed their mic at police dispatch, so they're there. Is there a zombie apocalypse out there that I don't know about? That's a good movie, right? A guy does, he's scanning the police frequencies, notices that it's really quiet, doesn't know why. I thought we had something, guys. I really did. But at least you guys are my witness. It is an active station. It is an active frequency. It's not like I turned it off and told people, look how quiet it is. No, it's there. Look, it's right there. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. He did, so he didn't like Pizza Town. I liked Ellison Pizza, and I like Santoni's Pizza in Garfield also. But Ellison Pizza is my wife and I's favorite. If you go to Broadway Pizza, you buy one slice, you can feed a whole army with one slice. It's so big. I'm on a mission here to get at least one police call, one radio call. Oh, I didn't know that. He in Saratoga Springs, a New York Barstool owner, has a place here. Portnoy, that's the guy's name. I was thinking of his name. Portnoy. Is it Dave Portnoy? Something Portnoy. I'm wondering if the police department heard that I was live streaming and they decided to use a different channel. Well, let me find out if that's true. Let's go to all their other frequencies. There's fire dispatch. What else? What else? What else? EMS, fire ground, housing police division, fire ground again, DPW, auxiliary police, animal control, school security, police detectives, police channel 2. Yeah. Nope. It's all quiet everywhere. This is insane. Ellison was good. Barcelona Pizza and Garfield was where we always went. Very old place. Dave, a house here. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ellison Pizza was good. I think we had a few people joined us on the live stream, and for those of you that just joined, we've been here for about an hour and a half now. There has been no police calls for about an hour here in Patterson. It's that quiet. Actually, it's been quiet all over. Oh, Patterson EMS dispatch just came on.
The correct numbers, the correct address has me 149 16th Ave, 149 16th Ave.
701 received, 149 16th Ave.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, Gina. Yeah, those old phone booths, definitely a thing of the past. Dave Portnoy, yes, that's right. Well, as they say in the movies, it's quiet. Too quiet. And watch, when I stop the live stream, I'm going to wake up in the morning and something happened in Patterson and we didn't get to hear it. Well, we're coming on 1:30 in the morning. I think I may want to end the live stream here soon. It looks like it's going to be a very quiet Saturday. Yeah, there's nothing anywhere. I mean, it's so quiet out there, which is a good thing. I'll say that again. It means no one is getting murdered. No accidents. Usually, we'll hear about accidents on Route 80, especially, after, at this time when people are out drinking and stuff. But yeah, listen, guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. I didn't announce it. Next Saturday, I do plan on getting back on and giving this another go. Maybe at 10 p.m., maybe earlier, depending on stuff that's happening next weekend. But I thought we had another police, but it's not. It's EMS.
EMS went out.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, so guys, thank you guys once again. Thanks again, Gina. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Eric. Let's see who else we had in the chat today. And I know there's a few people in the live stream, And that's okay if you just want to hear what's going on around this area. I really appreciate it. But if you can, just once we're done with the live and the live stream gets loaded onto the channel, if you want to comment to let me know you were here but you didn't feel like speaking, that's fine too. Guys, have a good night. Gina, have a great Mother's Day, and you guys have a good night.